Today we are going to have a look and see if our HeadRush can do a decent version of the Marshall Silver Jubilee. Let's go. Hey, I hope you are well. Now the other day someone commented on one of my videos and said something about wanting a Silver Jubilee in an amp modeling unit, and I thought, well, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get pretty close with our HeadRush. So as you all know, we do have quite a few Marshall copies in the HeadRush already. We've got the Plexis, we've got the JCM 800s, and we've got a few modified versions of those amps. Now a Silver Jubilee is more or less a hot rodded JCM 800, so this could get pretty close. Now here on the Marshall website, look at the beauty, look at that, oh I love it. Anyway, I scrolled down and I found these here, but for whatever reason I pressed play and it's not working, so I couldn't hear it. So I thought, what am I going to do here? And on Cubase, which is my DAW of choice, I have the soft tube Marshall Silver Jubilee, which is a direct copy of the Silver Jubilee. It's amazing. This little button here, this is our cabinet control, so we can't see the cabinet unfortunately for this plugin, but it's still great. I've got the amp room loaded up and I've got the ODR, which is more or less like a Boss Super Overdrive, and a noise suppressor there just to tidy that up. Now I didn't use the overdrive on all of the examples, just on a few, and I'll point those out when that happens. And here as well you can see I've got the EQ settings up there. Now this one here is my parametric EQ copied exactly from the HeadRush and into my Cubase EQ there, and this one here is a copy of my global settings, which as you can see is not much. As you can see here I've got the Super Overdrive, which is new in the latest firmware update. The noise filter, a couple of amps that I'm going to show you between. This one is the JCM 800 and this is a modified version. Interestingly, you will find here a bit of a volume difference when we go through the two of these. We've got two different cabs. I've got the green 4x12 with the dynamic 57, and I've got the other one with the dynamic 57 as well. Both of these mics are off axis. The parametric EQ, a little bit of delay, and a room reverb just to sort of make it feel like we're actually in a room. And I should also point out that on this soft tube cabinet here, I'm using the 57. I've blended in a little bit of the SM76, and I've got this 87 room mic as well, hence the room reverb in the HeadRush. So if you get a bit confused with all of the models in the HeadRush, you can find them just on the HeadRush website. Right here, if you don't know how to get to that point, follow this video up here and that will show you what to do. Now I use the settings that are on this website here. This one I was very interested in, and so basically I matched everything exactly to that. So we've got presence at 8, bass at 5, mid at 8, treble at 6, and the output masters and things are all exactly the same as well. So across the board, all the same settings, tried to get them as close as I could, and you'll hear I think it's come up pretty good. Now I do have a Marshall amp right behind me here, but it's not a Silver Jubilee. I reckon I'm going to do a demo against that one at some point, and I actually have a Silver Jubilee reissue ordered and on the way. It's coming in about 6 months or so. That's pretty cool. I'm going to do this whole demo again when that comes in. For the demo today, I'm using my Slash Gibson Les Paul, which is mad. We've got Seymour Duncan pickups and it sounds great. I've talked heaps. Let's listen. So what do you reckon? Do you think we came close to that Silver Jubilee sound? I reckon that TS mod amp sounds pretty close because it's a modded version of a JCM 800. And going into, well, I don't know, either one of those cabs could work realistically, and it also depends on what cab you use in your setup. So there we go, that is it for today. What a fun experiment that was. I reckon I'm gonna have to use those amps a little bit more often. Thanks so much for watching, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.